What is up, YouTube? I am Nintendo Man 64, and I am bringing you what might very well be the finale of this action replay of Pokemon Emerald. I say that because I have personally no idea if there's going to be an aftergame to this. Whether or not the game will just reset itself like it does as usual, or if it might actually decide, hey, let's do the aftergame for Emerald once. All I know is what I have shown you. I have leveled everyone up to level 50. Everyone has been given the ultimate moves to help solidify this team as a dominant force. Anything I felt was a weakness, I have attempted to improve and help this team function better as a whole team. Before we tackle the Elite Four, let us introduce you guys, or reintroduce you guys, to these peoples. We have Xerxes, our Gardevoir. We caught at level 4 near Petalburg City. Very solid special stats and a pretty good speed stat. Overlook its weaknesses in physical attack and defense. Its moves are Psychic, Calm Mind, Reflect, and Thunderbolt. I taught it Reflect in place of Teleport because Teleport really doesn't help us in the upcoming fight. Reflect might, as my team is pretty good physically defensive, but not overwhelmingly good physically defensive, if you know what I'm saying. Next up is Waddle Hump, our Camerupt, who I've come to call Ruh-roh since he's evolved into Camerupt. Very good stats all around. His worst stat is his speed, but that's to be expected from a fucking volcanic camel. Great special attack, great physical attack, and pretty solid moves to go along with it. Earthquake, Eruption, Amnesia, and Rock Slide. I chose not to teach it Flamethrower. I do have the capacity to get the TM. It just never really phased me too much. You know? Next up is Chub Chub, our Slacking. We caught him in the Petalburg Woods, just like we caught Waddle Hump on Route 112, just outside of Mount Chimney. What can I say about Slacking? It's a dominant force if you can work around its weakness, or work around its truant ability, which prevents it from attacking every 2 turns. I have gotten rid of Strength on him and have taught him moves that will allow him to work incredibly well against this Elite Four. Brick Break, Yawn, Shadow Ball, and Return. Return is almost unbeatably strong with this particular Slacking, so yeah. We're in pretty good shape with this guy. Next up is our starter Pokemon, Naruto the Sceptile. We got him from Professor Birch after saving him from a raccoon. It was a lot more cooler than you think it was. Pretty solid stats overall. Even with its ability negating its speed advantage, it's still probably going to outspeed basically everything that's going to be up against us here in this Elite Four. I don't really think there's anything that they have that can outspeed it, with the possible exception of one Supreme Pokemon, but we'll get to that fight when we get to that fight. I have gotten rid of Quick Attack on him to get a more powerful move in there. So I have Leaf Blade, Facade, Dragon Claw, and Giga Drain. All moves that are going to help him at some point, hopefully. So far in training him, they've definitely helped. That leaves us with Jellabella, our Tentacruel. We caught just outside of Dewford Town. Weak physical stacks, pretty decent special stats, including a whopping 141 special defense and solid speed to back it up. It's a very fast special wall, and I've grown to love Tentacruel ever since I've started using it. I mean, how can you not like this thing? It's been solid, and it helped us catch Rayquaza last episode, which, by the way, I've still not gotten over, even though I haven't mentioned it. No Surf, Ice Beam, Sludge Bomb, and Barrier. For our people still focused on the new games, remember Sludge Bomb is a physical attack in this game, so I'm not just specially inclined with Tentacruel, even though I should be, because that's where its stats shine. Last but not least is Apollo, our Skarmory. Has not gotten a lot of screen time in this Let's Play, but I hope to change that here in the fight against the Elite Four. Since she has started to level up, I have taught her several good moves. Actually, I think everything here except for agility was taught via the TM. So you have Steel Wing here, very powerful steel type move. Spikes, which is great for Pokemon that are coming in. It automatically damages them, and you can actually put double the spikes on to do double the damage. This would ultimately help moves like Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rock, which have basically broken certain specific types of Pokemon, which is really good. Agility to raise its speed, and Aerial Ace in case Steel Wing keeps missing. Now, with this team the team is almost 100% ready to go. The reason I say almost is because I have to work on item distribution. And this is mostly for the first few upcoming fights, which are predominantly going to go to Chub Chub. Not that I don't like Chub Chub, not that I don't like any other Pokemon and their chances, but he is overwhelmingly ready for this. So I'm going to be giving him the Amulet Coin to start off. Waddle Hump, the more I think about it, is probably going to get the least amount of attention in all of this Elite Four, unfortunately for him. Though I do intend on giving him at least not Silk Scarf. What's wrong with me? I do intend on giving him a little bit of an appearance, but for the most part, he's going to be using the XP share to level up. Because of the 6, he's probably the least likely to get any screen time, even over Naruto. Mostly because the Elite Four in this game are particularly brutal if you're not prepared for them. Luckily, I've got such wide variety in the Pokemon that I've been using that it actually benefits us. That I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to be giving Apollo a Citrus Berry to help boost her HP in case I need it. I'm going to be again, I can't talk. I'm going to be giving Xerxes. I'll give Xerxes my Lumberry. It might come in handy, you never know. I'm going to be giving Naruto the Miracle Seed, as he's always basically held. And then Jellabella is going to get her Sea Incense to boost the power of Surf, which she shouldn't be using too much in this run. But hey, we've got all 6 Pokemon ready, all 6 items secured. I went and I bought a bunch of more items. We have now 13 full restores. We have 50 Hyper Potions, 42 full Fresh Waters, 25 Lava Cookies, bunch of Revives, a bunch of Max Revives. I think we're good. I think this is probably the most confident I've ever been going into an Elite Four because, to be honest, I don't think I've assembled a team better. And I know I say this a lot, but I don't think I'm going to make one better than this. Obviously, like, given certain circumstances, I could, but I don't know. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. Trainer, believe in yourself and your Pokemon, and go forth. Okay. Of the Elite Four that I remember, this one has always been a thorn in my side. Every Elite Four, in essence, has that one fight that's particularly brutal. This one has it. This one's actually the way it should be. Like, it progressively gets more challenging as you go through, especially with particular AI tendencies and all that. But as I said, our first challenge is going to basically go straight to Chub Chub. Basically the second one too. Only certain times might I switch a Pokemon out in favor of another. And it might only be in this fight the more I think about it. But oh well. Let's talk to our first battler, competitor, rival, opponent, whatever we want to call it. Welcome, challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Sydney is the master of Dark-type Pokemon. Since its introduction, Dark types have not been in a single gym, but they have been in quite a few Elite Four matchups. And they will start with Mightyena, level 46. Don't remember its moves, but I will have them presented here in some way, shape, or form. I know I haven't done that throughout most of the action replay, but it's pretty standard and easy from that point on, but whatever. Alright. Right off the bat, Chub Chub is a little disappointing, but that's okay. What can I give you? You haven't really done much damage, and I don't have any X items, which, shame on me, you know? Do I have anything that can raise accuracy? No. Oh well. I guess I'm just gonna loaf around this turn. And honestly, Brick Break might not even be my best option right now. I think I should just go for Return. Naturally, it misses with only one Sand Attack. Ugh. If it was 2, I'd say okay. That's bad. Alright, okay, that's my bad. No. 1, it misses. Ugh, whatever. Alright, let's just... Return should take it out. And it did the exact same as Brick Break. What the fuck? Ugh, man, I am not in a good mood. You'd think I would be after last episode, but this bullshit... Oh, Intimidate automatically drops your attack power. Whatever. Alright, Mightyena is gone. One pain in the ass dealt with. Shiftry. If I had a bug type, this would be his friggin' field day. Alas, I do not. Let's give it to Waddle Hump. He might not get another time to appear in this run through the Elite Four, so... Ah, what the hell, let's give it to him. Alright. Eruption! Why do these guys like using... Why do all friggin' Elite Four members... And why does that always just one? It always misses. Ugh. Oh my god, alright. At least kill the damn thing for me. You owe me that much. Alright, there we go. Good job, Waddle Hump. Holy shit, that's a lot of experience. Alright, Crawdaunt. Don't really have anyone else that I want to throw at that thing. Let's go Waddle Hump. I'm Waddle Hump Naruto. Alright, let's go with Leaf Blade. You don't want to really throw any physical attacks at this Crawdaunt. It's particularly tough. You want to stick with special. And thank God Leaf Blade is special in this gen. Poor Sceptile in Gen 4 gets so screwed over. Alright, Absol. Well, who's left? I think it's Absol and Cacturn, I think? Are the last two for this team. And Return should deal with this Absol. I thought Brick Break would do it, but you know what? Fine. I'm not even gonna argue. Just get lost. Alright, yep, Cacturn. Alright. Hey, Camerupt! Round 2, you ready for another encore performance of Eruption? You'd better be. Eruption! That's my boy, Waddle Hump. There you go. Well, how do you like that? I lost. Eh, it was fun, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. Alright. Got some healing to do first. Because I'm going to need Chub Chub for this one. I'm not going to lie. Next opponent can be just as annoying. But in different ways. For this is our ghost type Elite Four member. Ahaha! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with ghost type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. The positives about fighting a ghost type is if you've got a Pokemon like, say, Zangoose, or a hard-hitting physical normal type that can detaught Shadow Ball, you are in good shape. As am I with Chub Chub knowing Shadow Ball for me. The only issue is he's got Truant, which can be problematic when they use Protect. Oh boy. You're gonna be loafing around, so whatever. And Confuse Ray, fucking naturally. Whatever. Alright. Just don't hurt yourself, Chub Chub. You piece of shit! You're a piece of shit! You know that? You're a piece of shit! My fucking yellow flute. Alright, it's using Curse for some weird reason. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep Chub Chub to fight against these Dusclopses. I think I have the options to take... You're an asshole, you know that? You are a filthy piece of shit. You really are. You are an asshole. Only assholes do this. You are a piece of shit. Luckily for me, the curse will switch out immediately. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? And now he's gonna use Protect again. Fucking typical. Am I in the fucking circus right now? I think I hate Dusclops now. Get the fuck out of my stage, you piece of shit! Yeah, let's just get this thing out of here. I don't remember what Bayonet knows, nor do I really care at this time. So let's just use Eruption because I deserve something today. Oh great, Eruption. I think it's Levitate. I'm not sure. But let's see how much damage Eruption does first. Ooh, not bad. And let's avoid using Eruption now. Alright, special defense is down. Doesn't really matter since Ghost is physical. Good job, Waddle Hump. Level 51. Good for you. Another one of these assholes. Alright, Chub Chub, let's try this again. Man, that was really pissing me off. Like, really? And the fact that it was so fucking consistent. Alright, Ice Beam. Not a bad move to put there. It might avoid healing this turn, which is good for me. Use Earthquake for some weird reason. Okay. I ain't gonna argue. That's one. That was fucking agonizing. I don't know if it was agonizing for you guys, but it definitely was for me. Alright, Jellabella, you're up. Oh, man. I have like a pain in my side. It's not even like throbbing, just like must have been sitting in like an uncomfortable position. Alright, Surf. Alright, that should do a decent chunk of damage. 50 to be exact. Alright, Bayonet. Alright, I don't really have much else to throw at you. But Bayonet is luckily the weaker defensively. That fucking Dustclops. Like, really? It's as if the AI was planned to fight a slacking there. Whatever. Alright, we got through the second one. My anger got tested, but whatever. Oh darn, I've gone and lost. Thank you. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yep, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead. Okay. This is Apollo's time to shine. But first, I need to heal everyone up again. Don't want anyone going in under leveled because Camerupt might get some time here too. Alright. Let's use the elixir on Chub Chub. Get some of that shit back. Alright. Alright. Amulet coin. I think that's pretty good. Now I say sorry. I say it's Skarmory's time because this next fight is basically a make it or break it fight. If you struggle here, you might struggle the rest of the Elite Four to the point of not being able to beat it. Because this one will definitely test my patience. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn. Oh. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my skill. I said hone. I thought I saw Hoenn as hone twice, whatever. So that I may hone my ice skills. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. Glacia uses ice types. Luckily for us, there aren't that many ice types. Downside is one of them is ice water, so if you wanted to use Camerupt, you'd have to go up against Celios and Walreins first. But I think this is Apollo's time to shine because he resists ice. Steel is super effective against ice. Oh yeah, there's water in there. Alright. So this might be a bad idea, but you know what, Apollo? You're not getting a lot of screen time. At the very least, we can have some fun with them. Alright. I'm gonna get pelted by hail. I forgot that water resists steel. It's one of those things where it's like you don't really remember that. One of those random matchups that I don't really pay attention to because I don't often use steel, and most of the steel types I use that go up against water that I use water types up against are generally part ground or rock type, so they get major weaknesses. Alright, Apollo, take 5 for a bit. Let's go with Waddle Hump here. Glalie is a pure Ice-type Pokemon. One of the worst Pokemon in existence. I know you like to say, might say, oh, well, it can't be that bad. Yes, it can. Its stats are pure, unadulterated garbage. Its stats are abysmal. Like, 80 all around. Like, Camerupt and some other Pokemon have at least some stats where they're over the top, like over 90 or over 100. Not friggin' Glalie. Alright, Walrein. What am I going to throw up against you? I guess Chub Chub might be my best bet. Alright, good. And the hail stopped, which is awesome. I could test Brick Break. And let's test Brick Break. It breaks through their light screen and does a shit ton of damage. Ah ha ha ha! Nice. Oh my god, sheer cold. That's an insta-kill ice type move. Okay, goodbye, Chub Chub. Alright, Naruto, come on out. Okay. Let's go with Leaf Blade. Ooh, there you go. That's my boy, Naruto. Get the cheap blows when they matter. Alright, another Celio. I think Xerxes would be my best bet here. Because I don't want to throw Apollo out there. Especially since it's not really doing much. But thank God for those fucking spikes, man. They are doing so much damage for me here. And we've actually been able to avoid one of the more obnoxious parts of Glacia's strategy so far, because from what I've noticed on a lot of other people's Let's Plays of this game, personal playthroughs of this game, and what have you, Glacia likes to use a ton of items, and she will use them early and often, because Ice is a very weak defensive type. And it works for me, especially now if I could just get her to get rid of all those full restores now, so I'm not dealing with it. I mean, we got rid of Walrein, that was the biggest, that was the big problem. And my patience isn't even like remotely short with this right now, because you know what? We've done a lot of good things, and the spikes are paying off with dividends so far, so I can't really complain. I'm amazed this Celio has not really... She hasn't really been able to do anything with this Celio. And honestly, I think I'm just going to have Apollo finish the job. And Waddle Hump to level 52. Fantastic. Alright, and Glalie. Let's go with Apollo. Not at his 100%, not at her 100%. But she has put a friggin' dent into this team. Just with her spikes in general. I told you Apollo would come in handy. It was just a matter of whether or not you guys believed me. And Ice Beam should not kill it. Alright, or I could get a critical hit. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, Waddle Hump. Show him who's boss. Explode on this fucking thing. I don't know how much damage that eruption's gonna do. Hopefully enough. Oh, there you go. Oh man, this fight got tough at the end after it started taking out all my Pokemon, but whatever. It's no surprise that my icy skills failed to harm you, because ice is a horrible type. Advance to the next room, and there confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. Honestly, I'm not that impressed so far. It's been mostly just annoyance to this point. And annoyance I can deal with. But enough of that. It is now Jellabella's time to shine. Alright, let's make sure everyone's fully healed. I do not want to enter this fight underprepared. I want everyone at top health. Not that this fight's a true challenge. I mean, if you... Ironically, after I said ice types suck, if you have an ice type in this fight, you're... Or at least something that knows ice type moves, you're in good shape. And... I have the Never Melt Ice in the computer. I should have brought it with me, but... There you go with me not thinking. But I don't think we're going to have that issue. Worst case scenario, I do have Pokemon that could deal with Dragon types. Which, by the way, is the type we're going up against. The fourth and final member of the Elite Four utilizes Dragons. And honestly, I'm not even a bit worried. You'd think I would be, but I don't see a reason to worry. But I am going to switch up things around here. Because certain Pokemon might not get appearances. Moving forward. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be using Apollo for anything else. Except to be an asshole and use, Except just to be an asshole and use Spikes and maybe the championship fight. And just for the sake of argument, give him the Silk Scarf. And Waddle Hump, you're not benched, you're just... I don't think I have any further use for you. You might have use, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Last up is Drake, the Master of Dragons. Let's do this. I am the last of the Pokemon Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild, living things. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. Dragon types are pretty damn lethal. They can learn a lot of good... They have great stats, first of all. They can learn a lot of devastatingly tough moves as well. The only downside is they're not super effective against anything but themselves. And they do have quite a few weaknesses heading into this game and in later generations. They just continue to nerf poor Dragon types. But because Dragon types are so incredibly strong in this game, it bears repeating that, you know what, maybe they do need to be taken down a couple of pegs. Not too many pegs, but enough. And it's probably going to use Protect here. So let's do Barrier, just in case. Just in case. Naturally, I'd use Barrier, and it gets a critical hit, which means he's going to get another critical hit and kill me here. I'm amazed I had to be the one to heal first. I say touche, Drake. Touche indeed. I love the fact that you have Clear Body. Oh my god, it is so broken. Not the most broken ability in this game. I think that would have to go to Hyper Cutter. They have the ability to not have your attack stat lowered by anything. Not even like if you say you teach your Pokemon superpower or something that lowers its attack power. You'd think. But no, it does not. Flygon is a ground dragon type. Don't really have to say much else because it just died. Shelgon is literally the only Pokemon on this team, it is an evolved form of Bagon by the way, that you have to worry about because everything else from this point forward is quad weak to ice. If you have ice, you're set. Throughout the rest of this fight. I'm not even joking. You might have an occasional live for Altaria, but that's about it. And he's gonna use a full restore here. Oh! Interesting. And naturally, Dragon Breath automatically paralyzes me. That's just the way this Elite Four has been running so far. Alright. Kingdra! Okay! Was not expecting Kingdra to come out. But we'll try Naruto first. I completely forgot they put Kingdra in. I was expecting another Flygon. Alright. Oh well. Dragon Claw! Kingdra only has one weakness, and that's Dragon type, so... Lucky for me, he didn't teach his Ice Beam. At least, hopefully, he didn't. And he's just being stupid. Alright. Now he should heal, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. I was curious as to why he didn't heal his what's-it-call-it, but oh well. Facade, do a decent chunk. Now Dragon Blade. Body Slam should do a pretty bigger chunk. And hopefully you live. If you don't, that's okay. Ah, shit. Oh well. Alright, Xerxes, you're up. Deal with the Kingdra. As only you know how to do. Or get paralyzed in the process. Ha! Fuck you, Kingdra! And the Lumberry coming through in the clutch. Oh, man. Am I prepared for this shit, or am I prepared for this shit? Get bent, Kingdra! Alright, I got one last Pokemon left to take out, and unfortunately, it's the most devastating one. Salamence! But, luckily for me, Salamence is basically like the ultimate attacking machine, not the ultimate defending machine. Even though its ability is Intimidate, I'm unafraid of this damn thing. In fact, I'm so unafraid, I'm just going to use Return. Bring this dragon to its knees. Oh, shit. Holy crap, this thing hits hard, too. Okay. Full restore. No, it's cheap, but I don't care. Alright. Now, return again. Alright, down goes Chub Chub. Good for you. You took out my ploy, so I can bring out my real threat and destroy you. But I will give you credit. You do deserve some sort of credit. But did not stand a chance to Jellabella, who snipes you down to win the match. Superb, it should be said. Lots of money. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards. The champion is waiting. I wonder how long the champion waits. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on the Tenderman 64. Join me next time for what is most likely, because I know my luck, what is most likely going to be the finale of Pokemon Emerald. Until then, sayonara.